What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Claroos.
And this is The Expanse, Season 4, Episode 8?
Yeah, we're like flying through this.
The One-Eyed Man. That is a penis. If you... the One-Eyed Monster, babe. If you are watching this on Patreon, we are not yet at the Roleplay Relay 2, but it's next Saturday, so watch that. If you're watching this later, hi from the past. The Roleplay Relay already happened, but we did it for Cap for Kids. You can still go watch it, and you can still go donate to that charity. I was about to say it's free. It's not free. Donating costs money, but they're worthwhile. Cap for Kids is a great charity, and we're excited to be doing a stream in celebration and in honor and in benefit to them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's watch this, because last episode, slugs killed people. And I don't feel good about it. If you want the full link, actually go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you're down, stay here, because last episode was one of my favorites of the whole show so far. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to get into this with you.
Me too.
I just never thought I would see Avasarala meditate. It totally makes sense, but at the same time, it just... Yeah. She seems more like a do a bump of cocaine and get the day going kind of lady to me.
Especially
Not literally,
once
obviously.
Amazon, or once it went off Sci-Fi.
Just do a line off Jeff Bezos' polished head.
Jesus.
Well, you can't do it off someone's head if they've got hair.
Right. I mean, someone's probably done it.
Nah, it gets lost in the hair. It's too hard.
No, I mean off Jeff Bezos' head.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
This was an unprovoked attack by the UN. These actions endanger...
Oh,
Yo, what's up, Fred?
Trying to prepare. My Marines paid the price.
Hindsight doesn't change what we still need to accomplish.
12 soldiers. Dozens of innocent civilians died. To boost your poll numbers.
I don't know that I agree with any of that scene.
He seems to have, like, thoroughly convinced himself.
Yeah. Because the other option was to just blow the ship up. And that was the one he pushed, like, yeah, I don't know.
Because then
with limited intel. Well, yeah.
Then they wouldn't have lost the Marines, and maybe that's all he cares about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good to see you.
And she made the correct decision, difficult as it was.
Which is exactly what I did.
Are they dating now?
Truce or no truce, we not sell out our own to the Ilus.
We all have enough blame to share.
They're just framed so close together in that shot.
You can do it without me. I quit.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, the water's gone down. Fuck.
Well, they don't have to worry about supplies.
That's the darkest thing you've ever said out loud.
Just found his body.
Fuck.
I told them to stay in their spots.
They're blind, not deaf. God damn it.
What a dark joke.
I'm finishing the Rosie's tensioning system. We'll be maneuvering to match orbits and make the hookup shortly.
Good.
Oh my god, they're all blind. They can't even, like, the slugs can just walk up to them. Mm-hmm. Jesus. At least Amos can still see. Oh, fuck.
Amos? Got them all. They're dead.
I'm just sending a message to the rest of them. Make sure they don't keep coming.
Fuck.
Let me borrow the torch. I might need it.
I'm keeping
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Holden?
Yeah.
They're just all over the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I hate all of this.
Piper, Dine, Stereos, Sommers.
Propylpiperidine stereoisomers. The poison.
This man is a rocket scientist.
They're big words.
The slugs secrete a powerful neurotoxin that immediately paralyzes humans and causes respiratory failure upon contact with our skin.
I mean, I could have told you that.
I don't know. Maybe your immunity has something to do with your multi-parent genetics. But that still doesn't help us.
Interesting. You got the genes of 9 people in you. You're immune to some shit.
I'm gonna come back. I'll do the same for your people. Thank you, Captain.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
Yeah. It's so, like, can you imagine having to be, like, led to the bathroom and, like, you pull down your pants worried that a slug's gonna, like, murder you?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I got a job interview.
Oh. You didn't mention anything last night?
Yeah,
Was busy.
There was other stuff.
How about we do waffles tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
I like night waffles.
I want that to be my superhero name.
Waffles?
Night waffles.
Night waffles?
What's the package?
I wasn't provided with that information.
It doesn't matter.
You mean we're getting paid not to ask questions, is that it?
That's how they get
Is
you.
that a problem?
I'm fine with that.
We know. I guess they got away with the last thing.
Yeah.
3-way split's better than 4, so.
Even though that guy saw her, the most famous war person from the last war.
Maybe they killed him.
No, they tied him up.
Yeah?
Space. The final frontier.
We still have time to bring everyone from the Barb here.
Hey, Naomi.
That was a good face.
Here we go.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Thanks for hating your parents. You might save us all from being fucked.
Oh boy.
What? What happened?
I think someone walked away. That way.
Amos.
God damn
My
it.
boy!
If he dies, we riot.
Amos, step back. Step back. Ah, Jesus Christ! Amos, stop!
Fuck. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Yeah, watch your leg.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm very tense.
I know.
I don't feel good.
I know.
Future, our future, cannot be built on violence.
You sound like a politician.
No, I'm just old. And I also admit I am eager to see his pretty face floating outside the airlock.
I see age hasn't changed everything.
No, for this mission, I am going to need a good exo. The job is yours. If you want it.
I love this. They're gonna switch places.
Yeah.
In their chain of command. Play with, you know, narratively get to play with their relationship. That's smart stuff.
Hey.
Come on in.
Bobby, this is my wife, Catelyn. Catelyn, this is Bobby. She does consulting with the department.
She's so tall.
It's bedtime.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah.
Right?
She's so tall in that shot. Wild.
And go where?
The Ring Gate. New Worlds. Colony ships are lining up all ready to go.
That was unexpected.
Planets are habitable. There's no reason why Mars should continue.
Except for the slugs.
Yeah.
And when the best and brightest start leaving, it's gonna be just people like you and me left.
They can't choose if her arms are folded or not.
Yeah.
You can't get your family off the planet if you're dead.
It's a good point.
If you want out, just say so. You don't owe me anything anymore.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. And he's right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I thought I was dead. There was nothing I could do about it. There's nothing we can do now except sit in the dark and wait to die.
What if it's not your blood? What if your blood is normal, but it's your vitreous humor that isn't?
My what?
Your eye fluid.
What can we do to find out?
Yeah, no, that's what I was worried about.
This is the only way.
Just don't go in too far.
Good safety tip.
Oh my
No!
God. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
All right, I got some.
Oh, good. Okay, put the sample in the machine.
Okay, I feel better now.
You might want to see a doctor. You have precancerous cells that could become life-threatening if not treated.
Well, I already knew that. I was irradiated on arrows, so I'm full of oncocytals.
Oh,
Wait, but-
his thing!
But I thought that... But doesn't Amos have one of those?
The anti-cancer meds.
No, it's him and
What
Miller.
is killing the organisms?
Right.
That's what's making me immune?
It has to be the abnormality we're looking for.
How did that not come out in his blood?
It's been a while since I've seen you smile.
Wild.
Goddamn.
That's a fun little reveal.
Yeah. Little callback tie-in.
Is she about to quit? Is this the episode where everyone quits?
It might be.
Drummer, Amos kind of quit for a second there.
My job is to keep the people of this planet safe. And I failed to do that for your loved ones. I failed all of you, as a mother and as a leader. And all I can say is, I am truly sorry.
That was some fucking acting.
Yeah.
That's the, 104 class, you know what I mean? Second semester.
Right. Yeah, wow. That was...
Yeah, it was a great scene.
Mm-hmm.
This episode has great scenes.
Yeah.
Do you want to grab a beer, sit down and talk?
He can drink?
I got placed in the terraforming project. Got the third highest score in the chemical engineering exam.
Oh, he must be in college.
I thought he was college age.
I thought he was in high school this whole time. Did she move out at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just don't remember that.
I never got to say thank you for everything that you did for me.
For stopping me from becoming a drug dealer.
I'm not sure what kind of toppings you like on your waffles. I just got everything.
Oh my god. Can we have waffles?
Ice cream, whipped cream.
For dinner? I'm down.
That wasn't a topping choice.
Oh, Bobby.
Yeah. I leave next week. I see the new clothes, the fancy hotel room, the room service. I know you're not doing consultant work.
Okay.
You're still buying into the bullshit. Look around you. The dream of Mars is dying.
So stealing it and getting yours, that's the answer?
Oh, wow.
I mean...
Go. Do the job. Be a good Martian. See what's here when you get back.
I will. I hope you're still here, too.
She's about to drunkenly house those waffles.
I want to see the waffles. I'm really sad he didn't open
Are we doing
the
breakfast for
boxes.
dinner? Are we going to go to
Nah, we got that.
Demeter's?
Requesting permission to come aboard, Captain.
Permission granted.
Let's go murder someone.
I can't tell if they have sexual chemistry or not.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I feel like they could. It could go either way in a way that I'm like, I'm on board no matter what they do with them, but
He seems much older than she is.
once you get past 30, you're not 30 yet. You don't understand. But like once you get past 30, everything changes. It's like whatever.
Sure.
It's all just body parts at that point. Under 30 though, I think that holds. You know, the youths.
Ready to go.
Roger that. Hookup is on its way.
Oh boy, I'm nervous.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
No. Because they didn't have a full kilometer.
Yeah. And also, nothing like truly awful has happened this episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The slugs are just last episode's awful, so this episode needs to introduce a new awful.
Mm-hmm. Damn, those some thick nets.
Yeah. How many C's though, you know? You know something awful happens because this is moving so slowly. They're trying to build tension for when they break our hearts. Oh, fuck.
Okay, Alex, we're set. Cable's connected.
Copy that. I'm gonna give her a little thrust.
That's what she said.
That is Alex's relationship with the Rocinante.
I'm gonna give her a little thrust. Nah? We have liftoff! Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are climbing higher. Hot dog!
Yeah, like, as long as the ship behind never has any thrust, like, they can't change the distance between the ships now, right?
Yeah. Unless the
As long as
Rocinante stops.
Yeah. Space is fun like that.
She just says it on herself, and her eyesight's already coming back. She's prepping to treat everyone.
I didn't think you could pull it off.
Now I can say I took you in a fight.
You can say whatever you want.
I still have no idea how that was watertight. It doesn't matter. Oh, great. Now there's another problem. It's snowing.
We're treating everyone now.
Something good finally came out of being on Arrows.
I don't trust this at all. I half expect the tentacle monster from Fellowship of the Ring to come out of the water.
Right.
He's been great this whole season.
Yeah.
Tough to like step into that role, but he's been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Gao, do you have any comments on the new images from New Terra?
Do they change your position on the ring gate and exploring new worlds?
Oh no.
It's a nightmare. The slugs will kill you.
A UN spokesperson has condemned the media for the irresponsible release of classified information and said that an investigation of the security breach is currently underway.
Wonder if it was the general.
I don't think so.
Did you leak the images from New Terra?
Yes.
You said the last thing.
You wanted me to play this game. So I did. I did what needed to be done.
You used our son's death for political advantage.
I've never seen someone try and take the high ground and be like, you should have lied to the voters and kept secrets from them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with his statement here where he's like, how dare you reveal the truth to the people who are voting?
Yeah, they're, like, classified, but, like, people, I think, deserve to know what the fuck they're running into.
Also, the slugs kill everybody! Intergalactic travel to new planets is dangerous.
Yeah.
She was right.
They don't know about the slugs yet, though.
I know, but it is enough to be like, hey, the planet went supernova and nearly killed everybody. Maybe we should slow down and make sure it's safe before we send people. And he's like, did you tell people the truth? You should have lied to them, but you should have told the truth about our son, but you should have lied about everything else. I don't know I don't get his stance.
I think he just feels deceived.
Yeah, maybe.
Mrs. Murtry, has the light shuttle been prepared with a proximity detonator?
What?
Oh, motherfucker.
I still don't really get why the people in orbit are listening to him. Hey, he's back!
Well, that's bad. That's definitely not good.
Yeah. Somehow I think that wasn't great.
I can't put my finger on it, but
I think that in terms of this show, and the fact that this Christian Avasarala storyline is not from the books, I think that this is an instance of taking something, adding something to the show that I don't think is narratively as strong as the books are. And
really,
much like season 1, yeah, the opening conversation with the general didn't really work for me. And the idea that, like, him pawning off responsibility on her in that scene didn't really work for me. And then the conversation with her husband at the end of this episode to me wasn't the strongest thought out, I think, in terms of what he was trying to say, right? His anger at her for lying about one thing while, like, releasing photos to scare people, but the photos are real, right? And so, like, that is her being honest. And so I think that it's it felt dramatic, but it didn't really work for me fully. The opening scene and that scene with her husband. Really? The rest of the episode really does, and I think everything else about this episode is fantastic. But the general being like, you should have done what? Like, yeah, the Marines died on a mission that went awry because they were tricked. But, like, him saying that she shouldn't have sent them because it was all about poll numbers, when Marco Inaros did launch a ship at Earth.
And maybe he wanted her to just blow up the ship. Because in his mind, the ship blew up anyways.
But in his argument, he says, and all of those civilians died, as if he cares about that.
Yeah,
right?
But they're more like an afterthought. He cares about the Marines.
Then I think that you have to structure that conversation to better to present his position better, because as is, I don't think it was positioned very well.
Okay.
And her conversation with her husband, I don't think his position was positioned. That's position, too many positions. But I don't think it was positioned very well. And so those things to me fall a little bit flat, because it is a confusing argument to me to say, like, you are supposed to be the one who's being honest with the people, but you should have hid that. Is a tough line.
I think he's emotionally upset and a little bit irrationally upset, because she's like, I want you here. We're working on this thing.
Yeah. And
she's just kind of, like, doing her own thing, despite the fact that, like, he thinks, like they've decided they're not releasing stuff, you know, like, that is, like, classified information. I think it's more so he's just hurt that, like, he has been left out of this.
That's not how classified information works, though. Like, she decides what is classified. That is literally her job.
Yeah, but they all decided to not release it. And then he's like, you went and you up and changed everything. Like, yeah, it's her decision, but, like, she asked him to be there. Right?
Yes. I think that I found it to be dramatic without. I don't think it was as narratively strong as it was dramatic, and to me that is a weakness of the scene. Okay. Whereas I feel like I think that there is an argument that you could have pushed there, but you released the truth to the populace in an election that proves that you were right is a really weird tactic to take in that scene.
Yeah.
Right? Because her position was, hey, we have to be careful about how we do this and not just rush to these other planets because they could be dangerous.
Yeah.
And then the planet fucking blew up. And and she's like, I'm not saying we'll never go to the other planets. I'm saying let's put our foot on the brakes here, because if everyone just goes to planets, they all blow up and everybody dies, we're going to feel pretty bad about that.
Yeah.
And his position being like, did you tell people the truth? Well, then you're a liar.
Like I said, I don't know. I didn't really feel like that's what it was about. I feel like he feels like he's been kind of like led on and deceived by her this whole time, including like
when
bringing
did she
up their
ever
son.
lie to him?
Well, he
asks her, did you leak that? And she says yes.
Yeah, but she didn't share that with him beforehand, right? And like they're supposed to be working together, and you know, like bringing up their son, it stirs up a lot of like feelings and emotions in people. And if he sees, and if in the same moment he realizes that she leaked that, he also realizes that maybe what she said wasn't honest and truthful and kind of like disgracing his memory, like I could understand being like irrationally, emotionally upset about that.
Yeah. I think that it's the irrationality of it that is what feels dramatic for a marriage that is as long as theirs.
Sure.
Like it felt like the kind of argument that you have when you're engaged, but when you've been married for a long time, I feel like he should know her well enough to.
I don't think I could ever understand like losing a child.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
part of it isn't irrational. I'm saying I'm saying the like balance beam between you lied in. I believe that you lied to the people on the stand because you revealed truthful images to them is a weird, like, mental turn to take.
I mean, he just thinks she's, like, playing games at this point.
Yeah, but everyone's playing. That's politics. She's been in it her whole life. Like, that's who you're married to, dude. Like, welcome to the fucking story that you're in.
Yeah, but she's never, like... I don't know. It just seems like he feels like he was shut out of this after like being invited.
That's a stronger argument to me.
Yeah, and
I'm upset because you cut me out of it is very different than you're using fear to scare people to vote for you. Is a weird position when the fear is genuine.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like what I got from the scene because.
And I'm glad it works for you. Like I said, like it just didn't work for me. And I think that other people can be like, no, I think the general did the right thing by quitting. I disagree.
Yeah, that one, I think he was just kind of maybe like jumping ship or I don't know, like that one was weird.
I don't know either. I just think that I think why it doesn't work for me is because I think that I like Avasarala's position, and I'm on her side. You have to be careful in how you explore space. You don't know where you're going. Things could be dangerous that you can't foresee. Like eating amoebas and kill slugs, right? They're just lucky that they happen to have the exact scientist who memorized the chemical breakdown of eye liquid so that when she hears it read aloud, she knows what's wrong with it, right? Like that is a fortunate thing for this one mission. But if that one woman wasn't with them, they're fucked entirely all the way through, right? Mm-hmm. So unless you're going to send a scientist of her caliber on every single planetary mission, which they should.
I feel like if you're exploring space, memorizing the signs of cancer would be like 101.
Oh, 100%. I'm saying that like all of those ships that are lined up at the ring don't have someone like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying that like her position, him being upset that she proved that her position was correct by revealing the truth of the situation to the population tells me that he doesn't really stand by her position.
No, I think he stands by her position. I just think that
then why be so upset about telling the truth to the population?
Well, because it's just making things worse for the people on Earth. Because now they're going to freak out. Like,
or they're going to vote for Nancy and get sent. But you know what I mean? Like, the alternative is Nancy wins. Everyone gets on ships to planets unknown. Christian Avasarala is right, and all those people died of fucking neurotoxin slugs, right? Like that is what is at stake here from Avasarala's position.
Yeah.
And I feel like he is being unfair to her in a position where she is not misleading anyone. She's being manipulative, yes.
Yeah.
But she's not lying. It is just truth.
Mm-hmm.
If she was doctoring images, right? If the videos were faked to scare people, I would totally understand the level of anger that he feels. It is the fact that she's releasing facts. And granted, I'm a person who thinks that the population should know everything and that we should always release facts to the population. So this might also be political bias on my opinion, where I don't trust the government to keep secrets, right? Yeah. And so I'm like, no, the government shouldn't be hiding this from people. Those images being classified to me is a greater danger to humanity than Avasarala revealing them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like my personal opinions are very similar. Like I don't 99% of the time I don't agree about hiding important information like that. Like I think that people have a right to know. I'm trying to think of an example where that wouldn't be the case, but I genuinely I'm not sure.
One other element that I found weird of that storyline is the way she uses OPA to describe the people in the memorial scene as the people who killed the Marines, when it is not the OPA, it is Marco Inaros' team, right? Because the OPA is an organization did not do it, and I think that she chose her words poorly there, and the OPA are going to be upset about it.
Yeah, maybe.
I would have pinned it on Marco Inaros because there are many factions within the OPA that are on your side against him.
Yeah.
And by naming all of them like that, I was kind of like, you're not really making friends here.
Probably going to have consequences for sure.
Okay, that's that plot line. Everything else, pretty great this episode.
Yeah.
The scene between Bobby and the drug dealer that she's working with, I still don't love her reasonings for being there, but I think that scene where he laid out why Mars was dying was incredible.
Yeah. It helped understand him and why they're doing what they're doing so much better. And then her scene afterwards with her boyfriend, fuck buddy, with her waffle buddy.
Bit of one, bit of the other.
Her waffle buddy.
I think that he's going to be involved in when this mission goes awry.
Yeah.
And so I wish a little bit that had come before the last mission. Because I feel like she gets to justify her actions in reverse because of it. But if that scene had come before she put that guy's life in danger, I would have bought into her position a little bit more.
Okay.
And I can see why she's doing what she's doing now in a way that I previously was like, this doesn't feel like the Bobby that we've met.
Okay.
But the conversation she has with her fuck buddy after that was great.
Yeah.
Seeing her cousin going down the path that she did, that she now sees nihilistically, is very interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think Drummer's going to do?
Go through the ring? I don't know.
That's interesting.
I honestly, I'm not sure. Because she's I'm fucking done with politics. But to me, it would have made sense then to go hunt down Marco. So if she's not doing either of those two things, I don't know. I was
kind of hoping that she was going to go hunt down Marco to get Naomi's son back for her.
Oh.
Just because they are friends and, I almost am kind of like, if she's not in the next 2 episodes, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
If this is a plotline that's picked back up in season 5. There is so much happening right now in the show.
Yeah.
And
2 episodes to figure out this fucking planet because, they're so fucked.
Because it has to end on something, right? I don't think season 4 ends in the middle of a storyline.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's 2 more episodes. I don't need them to start another thing with Drummer unless it ties back into something that's already happening. I just think it's a little bit late in the season to and now we're going to spend 5 minutes of the finale on Drummer trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life.
Yeah.
Would just be, I think, time-wise, I don't know that there's room for that.
She might just show up sometime down the line, and then we'll find out what she was up to.
Do you think Fred Johnson takes over the station, or do you think he installs someone else? Because I don't know who it would be. We don't really know any other OPA people right now.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be him.
Do you think we'll ever see the scientist who Anderson Dawes stole ever again?
No.
Yeah. He just kind of disappears from the plot.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. He was a good actor. He was fun.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that cable holds?
No, but I think that I think that Miller's gonna be the reason that they can use fuel again.
Yeah. There's something going on there.
Why do you think he was screaming? Do you think that is it Miller's consciousness trying to break through, and the Pern molecule was punishing him for it?
Maybe. I thought something went wrong with the program.
Yeah.
That's on the planet. I don't know. I
don't know either. The as much as I find the Ilus plotline interesting, I'm curious how they're going to turn it to our main characters being active in it in the final episodes. The last few episodes, as overbearing as the emotional feeling of them has been very things happening to our characters to change them, right? And we've gone through a few episodes of that, and I'm ready for the pivot to our characters doing something to enact the plot rather than them just having things happen to them. And information on, this is getting worse and getting worse and getting worse.
Yeah.
And we got a little bit of that with the doctor getting everybody's eyesight back, but I'm excited. But even that was a consequence of a previous season.
Yeah.
I'm excited for in these final 2 episodes for them to take the knowledge of this season and pivot towards being active in ending the plotline that they're a part of. And I'm really curious how they're going to do that.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be through Miller.
Yeah.
That's my guess. But I don't know how.
Yeah, it just seems like there's a lot to settle in 2 episodes.
Yeah. They're going to be quick.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be quick. I think they're going to be long, full.
They're going to feel quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to burn through these 2. Yeah. Yeah, and then we're going to end one and be like, no, we have to just watch the next one. We have to know what happens. We have to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Yeah. Amos, Wes Chatham, once more. Incredible performance.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Really, really incredible performance.
Yeah.
This episode.
Yeah.
Same with Steven Strait, and Naomi Nagata. Everyone is really bringing it this season, acting-wise. Even in scenes that, maybe I don't think are as satisfying as writing in previous seasons had been. I think that the acting of this season is really on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious where they're going with all this. I would love a documentary style episode where someone just catalogs the military brass rearranging that happens over the course of this show.
Oh.
Because the UN cannot keep anybody in a position of power for more than a few weeks.
Yeah.
They've had 9 different admirals. They've had 15 different generals.
It's a tough job.
Everyone either dies or gets fired or quits.
Yeah, it's a tough job. I wouldn't want it.
Yeah. I wouldn't either. This is great. That was a great episode.
Yeah.
It was definitely slower, but really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Things started to come together. It's setting up the finale well.
Yeah. At this point, what do you think Murtry's plan is?
I don't know. He's just gonna blow everybody up? I was like, what are you doing? I don't know. He's the worst.
Yeah. The characters who I will say I almost wish the start of the season I wish he hadn't been so evil so quickly at the beginning of the season, because now that things are getting worse, he's sort of just the same, because he's always been just the worst.
Yeah.
And so I almost wish that there had been a couple more signs earlier in this season of him not, and I think that's what I was responding to in those earlier episodes when we were talking about them with him, was I was like, I just don't really get him. He just seems kind of mustache twirly.
Yeah.
And I think that the descent into villainy would have been a little bit more fun if I had been a little bit more on board with him at any point. But because he was just always this bad,
yeah,
he's just kind of always been bad.
Yeah.
And as good as the performance is and the actor, I think the writing of him falls a little flat for me across the whole season in terms of an arc.
Yeah, I think he could have been he could have been a little more interesting if we'd gotten to see him before the ship got blown up.
Yeah.
And see kind of where his violent streak comes from, or if it was there before, or if that was a product of the trauma or not. Because like it very well might not be, knowing his like history, and that he's just trying to make money. Like I feel like I understand him better, but I would have been curious to see him before he lost all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
the doctor lady. Thank you for memorizing those numbers. Appreciate it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
To be able to like hear
couldn't be me.
The chemical makeup of someone's eye juice. Oh, that scene. Ugh. And to turn that into, oh, you have precancer is amazing.
Yeah.
And you
well done.
Are fictional. She's like, what if Dr. House was nice? If you like if you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Can you imagine if we could do reactions to House?
Oh my god. I used to fucking love
that would be
that
I would have
show.
loved that.
But I have seen every single episode, so
multiple times. Do something nerdy tonight, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.